apparently a Russian princess came and she told them what they want. So I show you in short voilà, the economy of Libourne, of course. It's a not expensive souvenir or gift.
Chocolate shop.
You have enough space. Come in. Yeah. Come closer, please. Don't be shy, don't worry. I will close your interview.
From them in chocolate. We produce also in south of France, just 1 hour on the south of Bordeaux, hazelnuts and almonds. So in fact we do everything. We produce what we need, we create, and now you are going to discover. So you have two kinds of square. One, it's easy to understand, plain chocolate with dry fruit, hazelnuts, almonds, pistachio, or ganache. Inside you have caramel, red berries puree, or praline, hazelnuts praline. Bonjour madame. Also the sticks, plain chocolate, 4 different flavors, our specialty, white chocolate, caramel, sesame seed and black sea salt, dark chocolate, orange, candy orange, almonds toasted, and also 2 kinds of praline with a light chocolate. Light chocolate in France is 42% cocoa, dark chocolate here is 70% cocoa. Okay? So you see, we make a choice, but you have to take just 1 piece. Okay? You know?
Patates has to go. Biber zaten. Ama biber kızartmaymış ya da melemeymiş.
I'm looking for strawberry.
Have some strawberries.
So I remember in May when we were in California with Frank and Diana, and we bought an entire crate of strawberries. So here we are in the market in Libourne, France, and it's May, and the strawberries smell fantastic.
Bonne journée aussi. Au revoir.
I'm going to give a close-up of the strawberry. Giving a close-up of the strawberry.
Winery. When we leave Chateau d'Abzac on the way to Saint-Emilion,
There's the name of a new
we will go through the appellation, the wine region of Pomerance. So this is your first wine excursion. I mean, your first excursion in the wine region. Door to the left, one toilet. Arch door ahead of us to the right. Ah non, that's not Jean-Louis.
Okay, so today we are in the Saint-Emilion region. So this is on the right bank, and what we learned in the lecture of the 66 or 67 appellations, there are 5 major regions. On the right bank, the soils are clay and limestone, so they don't drain particularly well, and it's very good for Merlot, some of the best Merlot in the world. The other regions, which we'll be going to later on the trip, up on the Medoc in Pauillac, that's in the left bank, and that's where the soils are very alluvial. They drain well, and there's a lot more Cabernet over there. So today we are going to be enjoying some of the red wine.
Look at the castle when I speak. The castle of Abzac is in the heart of 2 business. First, the wine production, and you see here some vines. And below the castle, you will see there is an old mill, which is today the head office of a family company, which has been expanding in Europe and in North America. And that we have no time to visit this head office. It is a pity because this head office is classified as historical monument as the castle. here it is mostly Merlot, because Merlot is very convenient for the quality of the soil that we have.
Got it.
To create
Okay.
a composition. Alors, this is Merlot, and you see, when you want to see if it is a Merlot or a Cabernet, no problem. You take a leaf and you look. If it is a Merlot leaf, the decoration is very nice. If it is Cabernet, it is much more simple. So you have no notice, no, very simple. So you take a leaf of Cabernet, a leaf of Merlot, and you say, this is Merlot, this is Cabernet. And you will be perceived as an expert.
Is the leaf for Cabernet Franc the same as the Cabernet Sauvignon?
Yes, roughly.
Okay.
The Cabernet Sauvignon, the ripeness, the first Merlot is ripe first. Then 1 week or 10 days later, it is Cabernet Franc. And again, 10 days later, it is Cabernet Sauvignon. And as long as we were harvesting at roughly end of September or beginning of October,
Okay.
for us here, it was too late for the Cabernet Sauvignon and a limit for Cabernet Franc. But now the weather, the climate has been changing tremendously. We are harvesting 1 month sooner.
So that's a way, it's the same way that it's used in some beer makers to allow some gases to go out. So you don't have any air who comes in and you have some gases who come out. No fermentation are going to be made in any of it. It's going to be only made in stainless steel that is going to be in another part of the castle. Does anyone have any questions?
The way they harvest it could be so the best.
You can say, remember when we were Oh my goodness. So
I'm sorry, I kept twirling it, which was not helpful.
I started reading it. The book was there. Wittgenstein. And I said, whoa. I put it down. There's no way I could handle that.
years old, he suggested Plato's Republic, and I thought, wow, this is kind of as good as it gets. And I thought if you study philosophy, you would just sit around and discuss world events. And then I took logic, and it was like extremely mathematical, you know, if, and, then statements. May I see it, please? So you asked a good question. What is, thank you.
I have a current one that's like 5 years old. I have to have in my wallet. I have a fresh one in one of my books at home.
Do I have to ask again?
French people.
The French. Oui.
The French were the enemy for 300 years. And then in 1453, the English lost the last battle of this war, which lasted for 116 years. Something special, and then you can sit there also. Okay? All right. So come with me, everybody. I will come back here to the bell tower. We'll come back here. But then a small community of monks grew around the monk Emilion, the Benedictine monks. And then the first church was built, underground church, an underground church. Now it is the largest underground church in Europe.
C'est Saint-Emilion.
Picture. Picture. Voilà ta personne. Look at this photo. Look at this photo. Look at this photo. Look at the view. Oh, look, more views. It says C6789. Look. It's C6789. So we're in.
Okay, it says my chip is running out of space. I find that hard to believe, but I shall.
So we're in Saint Emilion, and he came here to live a monastic life, like in 800, so very long time ago, and there is a major church, and we are just enjoying some wine at the back of another church.
There it is. So we're enjoying Saint Emilion. I will get the wine in the future. It's red. It's very good.
Yes, and this is a Grand Cru from 2018. And don't forget, we are also having some of the sparkling water.